like to have right now is for you highly emotional, highly sensitive, grown boys and girls of society to exit my channel as I speak to mature adult men and women on topics you get triggered on and are sensitive to. And with that being said, the title of this video is called Stop Trusting and Associating Yourself with Lucifer's Seeds. We are getting ready to go into a new year in just a couple of weeks. And the classic tradition is a New Year's resolution. Some people decide to go to the gym more, to pack on more muscle, or to lose weight, to eat healthier, maybe stop drinking, stop smoking, stop cursing, stop arguing with friends and family, maybe go on more vacations, be more friendly, be more positive. I have one. How about you stop associating yourself with these its and these xenomorphs and these things, the grown black boys and girls of society? How about that? How about you stop trusting these grown boys and girls who are black and know that what you're doing is putting yourself in a situation that you probably can't get yourself out of if you continue to trust and associate with these things, these its, and these xenomorphs. You have grown boys and girls, black, starting from age 10 all the way to 55 years old, who are highly emotional, highly sensitive, and highly effeminate. And if you associate yourself with these type of individuals, you will become highly emotional, highly sensitive, highly effeminate, highly irrational. You'll be somewhere with him or her on a mugshot for everyone throughout the world to see. On Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, in the news, social media. Why are you going to continue to associate yourself with a group of individuals who have no trust within themselves and don't trust anyone? And the only thing they can talk to you about is sex and sports for the males. For the females, gossiping about who did this and who did that, and of course, sex. Why do you continue to place yourself in situations with them? Because maybe you want to fit in, or you want to be accepted by a group of people who don't even accept themselves as an individual, as a person, as a human being, like as if they know what a human is. To be humane is. They're just being a jackass, being a hooligan, being a court jester, being stupid, being ignorant, being a baboon. Why would you continue to place yourself in a position where it's pretty much a pessimistic environment when they're around? That's not true. There's a lot of black individuals I know who are very positive. Are you sure about that? Are you dealing with black men and women? And even the black men and women, very few, 3 out of 10, sometimes 4 out of 10, are decent. But for the most part, the rest, that 7 out of 10 or that 6 out of 10, are grown boys and girls of society. Why would you continue to be around a bunch of people who want to party all the time. Yes, you have other races of people, Caucasian, male and females, who love to party and be entertained like it's the Renaissance days all the time. Black folk are the same exact way. They want to party, they want to gossip, and of course they want to fight over the most stupidest shit you can ever think of. But yet, this is who you want to be associated with. You better stick around and be around a bunch of people who are authentically, genuinely positive, or at least try to be. Who are going places in life, who are trying to do things to better themselves in life, rather than being around a bunch of individuals who constantly say, man, things are hard. Man, the white man got his foot on my neck. I can't even get a job. You can't get a job because you're walking around with doodle locks in your hair. You're walking around with your pants sagging. You're walking around speaking Ebonics in 2024. You're walking around cursing and yelling all the time. You're walking around always asking someone, what you staring at? You're walking around grown boy man, 25, 30, 35 years old, 40 years old, walking around with Air Jordan sneakers on. Reeboks. I'm not talking about regular Nike shoes, regular Adidas or Reebok shoes. I'm talking about the mainstream young generation type of shoes that the young kids are wearing, the Gen Z kids are wearing. They be fly and dope. The Air Jordans, the what's Kanye West Yeezys, whatever they are, the newest edition of the Reebok shoes or Adidas shoes. You know, the ones that are fly. You're 40 years old. You're 35, 40 years old walking around in these shoes. It doesn't make any sense. Walking around, gossiping, running your mouth, talking all kind of crazy shit. Talking with your mouth like this on the side. What is that? I don't understand that type of lingo, that type of dialect where you're talking on the side of your mouth like you had a stroke or something. This West Coast, East Coast style, this Southern style, and all this crazy nonsense that you constantly keep bringing up. What is wrong with you? Walking around with graphic t-shirts on, graphic hoodies. There's nothing wrong with wearing graphic t-shirts, maybe if you're just relaxing inside the house, but that's your everyday get up. That's your everyday attire. You know nothing of wearing business suits, nothing of wearing classic polos, or just being stylish. You don't know anything about that. You grown xenomorph boys. For the girls, always gossiping, always wanting to say things bad about another female, always wanting to talk about some man's penis size, always trying to engage in conversation about another woman's man, always trying to get information out of this female so you can invade their relationship, and quite possibly, if that female is weak enough, break them up. Why do you insist on running your mouth to these things and xenomorphs and its when you know the outcome, 8 out of 10, is going to be a complete failure? They know nothing of proper conversation. They know nothing of being upright, being moral. They know nothing of class. People will say, I know class. I know how to become someone who's very articulate? No, you don't. That's for the men and women of society. And you, boy and girl, are not that. You're a buffoon. Playing loud music, wanting attention like a bitch. I'm referring to the males playing loud music, wanting people to know that you got this surround sound system in your car and you need to be heard. You need to be looked at. Don't you think that's a mental problem? Do you understand that we are going to go into a new year and you are doing the same repeat from last year, the year before that, the year before that, the year before that? You haven't grown mentally. You've grown physically, but not mentally. You constantly bringing about negative energy all the time. And people feel this. People feel this when they talk to you. That's why they don't want to engage in conversation with you for hours on end. Because it's phony and it's fake. And then once you're done talking, they're going to go talk to another person and talk bad about you. Biracial boy, biracial girl, mixed boy, mixed girl. Because we all know some of you silly rabbits, some of you biracial and mixed grown boys and girls want these black people's approval so bad. You're willing to make fun of yourself, make fun of those who look like you, and make fun of other races of people so they can be entertained. So you're the court jester for them, while they are the court jester to other races of people. You still are walking around, biracial boy and girl and mixed boy and girl, wanting their approval, and don't deny it. Because you made comments in the comment section about how you wanted their approval, or you would sit back and take all kind of criticism and ridicule because you thought that was some type of haze of being accepted. And once you allow them to talk about you in such a bad manner, then they'll look at you and say, you one of us, brother, or the girl, you one of us, sister. Bunch of bullshit. Do you not understand that what you're doing is complete foolishness by trying to be accepted by them, by its and things and xenomorphs? Lucifer's seed, they know nothing of chaos. Excuse me, they know nothing but chaos, destruction. And you want to associate yourself with that, like that's some type of good thing to be associated with. Do you understand what I'm trying to tell you? Do you know that this is a curse upon them? And if you associate yourself, you too will be cursed with negativity, with hatred, with jealousy, with envy. Yes, there are other races who act just like them. There are other people who carry on that Lucifer spirit, that demonic spirit, which is taboo to talk about. But they are number one when it comes to them being Lucifer's seed, because you see it and I see it all throughout social media. And they hide it not with this behavior, with this wicked, demonic behavior. Always sending people to the other world, always pulling out some type of knife, always fighting and yelling inside grocery stores, inside restaurants, out and about in public. Don't even look at them when you're out in public. Yes, be aware of your surroundings. Don't acknowledge them. It's like they're Roman Reigns from WWF. I know it's WWE for those who watch wrestling, but I still say WWF. when he says his infamous line, acknowledge me. That's their mindset. You gonna acknowledge me, you know what I'm saying? I'm a king, you gonna acknowledge me, you ain't shit. Same thing with the female. I'll tell you what it is. No princess, no queen, no nothing. Get mad all you want to. Again, I'm referring to the grown boys and girls that are black of society. If you're a black man and you're a black woman, this doesn't apply to you. But if you get butthurt and emotional, then yes, it does apply to you. Do you understand? Because I'm not going to repeat myself on what I just said right now. So know what I'm referring to, know who I'm talking about, and don't get butthurt about it. If you get butthurt about it, then you are what I speak of. People don't want to be around you because there's always some type of friction going on. The same with those Caucasians, white people, the male and the female, the Karens and the Kevins and the Kens, or whatever they want to call themselves, the Katies, whatever they want to call themselves. Two peas in a pot. But this is about you, xenomorph, it thing. You walk around not being productive all day long, looking at stupidity on your phone all day long. Do you not understand that your brain is rotting because you're just doing stupid shit all day? You're associating yourself with dumb shit all day. If you're not talking about money all day, you're talking about sports. If you're not talking about sports all day, you're talking about sex. The boys. Again, the females. If she's not gossiping about some man's private parts, then she's gossiping about some female, about what she heard about some female and what she did. Always running her mouth, talking about how she got to get this bag and stuff like that. Do you really want to keep associating yourself with people who want to do things that are horrific and bad to your health? Learn how to open your eyes and wake up to reality and stop living in this fantasy, false, virtual game of thinking that they are some type of cool, dope, true individuals. They're not. They'll talk about you like a dog behind your back. Rather, they're your family member, they're an associate, they're a colleague, they're an acquaintance, or a co-worker. Learn how to keep it moving and stop associating yourself and trusting these seeds of Lucifer, because you will in fact go down with them if you continue to associate yourself with them, to trust them. They don't even like you, but yet you still want some type of approval by them. When I'm out and about in public, I see the looks that they give me. These grown black girls from age 25 and up. The same with these things, these its, these grown boys. I say starting from age 15 and up. It's funny, I don't get young black women, maybe 16, 17 and up. Maybe they're just out and about or something. I don't get them giving me crazy looks. They be 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. I don't see them giving me evil looks, evil eye. But that age when they're 25 and 30, that's when they start saying all that kind of crazy stuff. I may speak to a young 20-year-old who's working at Foot Locker or working at the grocery store. She don't give me no attitude. But when they're 25 and up, 30 and up, that's when the demonic attitude comes in. With these young boys, 15, 16, 17, you see them at the bus stop when you're passing by. That evil, mean look they give you. Mad and jealous because you're riding in a car that's expensive and they're not. They're sitting at the bus stop. Those individuals right there, you need to look and pay close attention to, because these little young whippersnappers be having firearms on them and they don't mind using it. and sending you to the other world. So why don't you open your eyes and pay attention to who you're associating with this new upcoming year. And if you continue to associate yourself with these type of demonic Lucifer seeds, then you will in fact be just that, another seed of Lucifer. If you have any questions, or if you want to make a comment, just drop it down below. And I'll see you guys in the next video.